Welcome to section 14 of KMF 170 puzzle. This section deals with statistics. In the first question, we can see that there are two lists of number. List M contains 2 and 3 unknown numbers. And list N contains 3, 2 and 1 unknown number. There is a condition that N must be greater than 2. So quantity A requires the standard deviation of list M and quantity B requires the standard deviation of list N. To do this, let's consider N equal to 3 as N must be greater than 2. So the list M becomes 2, 3, 3, 3 and list N becomes 2, 2, 2, 3. We can see that the gap in the list M is 1 and the gap between the numbers in list N is also 1. So quantity A is equal to quantity B. So the answer will be C. In the second question, you can see there are two rows in a table. The first row shows the name of mechanic, that is A, B, C, D, E. And the second row shows the time in seconds. 4 times for the 4 mechanics are given and the time for the mechanic E is unknown. The table above shows the times in seconds that it took each of 5 mechanics to perform a simple task. For the 5 times shown, if the median is greater than the average arithmetic mean, which of the following could be the value of x? So we need to find out the value of x. The condition is the median is greater than the AM, that is the arithmetic mean. To find out the answer, let's have summation of the 4 times, that is 15, 20, 25 and 16. So we'll get that 76 and add x with that. So we'll get the summation 76 plus x, and to take the average we'll divide it by 5. So the value of x are given in the options. So we'll use the option test strategy. I have shown this for the first one. For example, x equal to 17. So 76 plus 17 equal to 92. And to find out the average divided by 5, we get 18.4. That is the arithmetic mean. However, if we rearrange the number from as ascending order, in ascending order, we get 15, 16, 17, 20 and 25. So among the 5 numbers, the third number will be the median. So the third number is 17. And we get the median, the arithmetic mean, that is 18.4. So in this case, arithmetic mean is greater than the median. So the option 17, that is the first option, doesn't fulfill the condition that is given in question. Similarly, we'll test the options in other cases, and in this way we get the answer that is true for this question, which is option C. It should be, so the summation of S1 is 2400 and in case of S2 it's 1200. Notice that the options are given is the median value. We need to find out the unknown number x, that is the 13th number. So how can I find it? Add S1 and S2, that will be the sum of 24 numbers. So one is remaining and that number is unknown. Let's say the number is x. And to find out the arithmetic mean, divide it by 25. Now x is given as the option. The condition is the arithmetic mean must be an integer. I have done the first step for you. Add 120 with 3600 and divide it by 25. You will see that this is not an integer. You can add other numbers as option and test in this way, and you will find that the answer will be 125 and 175. And for this number, the arithmetic mean will be an integer. Moving to the next question. In a group of 10 people, the median height is 70 inches. The average arithmetic mean height is 70.5 inches and the range of the heights is 12 inches. If an additional person who is 74 inches tall joins the group, which of the three statistics must change? So there are 10 people in the group. The median height is given, average is given, and the range is given. You also know that there is an additional person who is 74 inches tall. And which statistics must change? Will the median change? We don't know. We don't know whether the highest number of the height is greater than or less than 74. We don't know the list of the height, so can't say what will happen to median. But what must change is the average only. We can't say about range as well because we don't know the least number and the maximum number. So if there are 10 people and 1 people has been added, then the average must change. So the option A will be the correct answer. And 10. Let's read question number 7. For each value x in a list of values with mean m, the absolute deviation of x from the mean is defined as x minus m, absolute value. List W consists of 5 values, all of which are positive integers. So the condition that the 5 values will be positive, neither negative, neither 0. The least value is W is 1, and the greatest value in W is 10. Okay, so the range of the absolute deviations of the values in W from the mean. Okay, so it is not the range of the list W, that is 9, but the range of the absolute deviations of the values in W from 9. Let's solve the question. As there are 5 values, let us take 4 values as the least number. There is 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, and 1 will be the greatest, that's 10. And divided by 5, so we get 2.8. What will be the range of absolute deviation in this case? To find the range of absolute deviation, just take the difference of 10 and 2.8 and the difference between 2.8 and the least number 1, and then find that range. So 10 minus 2.8 is 7.2 and 2.8 minus 1 it's 1.2. So the difference between 7.2 and 1.8 is 5.4. Similarly, take the list number 1 and the other four numbers as 10. So we get 4 into 10 or 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, that is 40, and plus 1, that is 41 divided by 5 equal to 8.2. And do the similar process and you will get the range of deviation is 9. You can do the same process for another list and you will get the range as 3.4. However, just look into the quantity B. In some case, quantity of A is less than quantity B, and in some case, the quantity A is greater than quantity B. So the answer will be option D. The relationship cannot be determined from the information given. Let's move to next question. You can see that a normal bell-shaped curve is given here. The figure above shows a normal distribution with mean M and distribution and standard deviation D, including approximate percentages of the distribution corresponding to the 6 regions shown. A survey of 5,500 book readers found that the number of books read per year was approximately normally distributed with mean 19 and standard deviation 2.0, standard deviation 2. Which of the following is the best description of the numbers of books read per year by the 880 book readers who read the most books? So M equal to 19 and take the two standard deviations. M plus D will be equal to 21 and M plus 2D will be equal to 23. So how can we find out the numbers of books read per year? By the 880 book readers who read the most books. To do that, we can either multiply 880 by some numbers and can raise to 5,500, or simply divide 880 by 5,500 and we get 0.16, that is 16%. So in a bell-shaped curve, we don't know actually where the 60% lies. It takes M plus D and M plus 2D. So it started from 21. And it is not limited to 23, up to 23 books. So option C will be correct, that is 21 or more books. So the summation of S1 is 2400 and in case of S2 it's 1200. Notice that the options are given is the median value. We need to find out the unknown number x, that is the 13th number. So how can I find it? Add S1 and S2, that will be the sum of 24 numbers. So one is remaining and that number is unknown. Let's say the number is x. And to find out the arithmetic mean, divide it by 25. Now x is given as the option. The condition is the arithmetic mean must be an integer. I have done the first step for you. Add 120 with 3600 and divide it by 25. You will see that this is not an integer. You can add other numbers as option and test in this way, and you will find that the answer will be 125 and 175. And for this number, the arithmetic mean will be an integer. We are in the last question. Distribution of caffeine amounts for 20 brand of coffee are given here, and particularly you can see the number of brands. The question says the histogram shows the frequency distribution of caffeine amounts rounded to the nearest milligram for 20 brands of coffee, where each interval shows includes its left hand point and excludes its right hand point. For example, for the interval 25 to 50, the interval is actually 25 to 40. 50 is excluded because it excludes the right hand point. Similarly, it's true for other intervals. Based on the histogram, which of the following could be the respective values of the average and the median of the caffeine amounts for the 20 brands? So to find out the median, we can arrange the numbers in ascending or descending order. So 25 is there for 3 times, 50 is there for 3 times. 3 times means number of brands, that is 3. 75 is available for 1 time, 100 is for 1 time, 125 is for 9 times, and 150 for 2 times, and 175 for 1 time. And if we rearrange these numbers in orders, we will find that the median will be 125. So it can be either option A or option D. So the arithmetic mean is yet to be found. To find out the arithmetic mean, we will need to use the formula of weighted average, that is 25 into 3 plus 50 into 3 in this way, and we will divide it by 20. So the arithmetic mean will be 100. So the correct answer will be option A, that is 100, and the median will be 125.